Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing Aerodrome, and it's having a little bit of a dip right now. Nothing too concerning, but we're going to be discussing the prices that I'm looking at that would potentially attract me as a buyer into Aerodrome. You guys know I've been stacking Aerodrome, at very cheap prices over in the Discord group. I was dropping alerts as low as 39 cents, 40 cents. Really in that region, I was loading up very heavily. And I'm still up quite a lot, but it has dumped quite considerably in the past few days. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the chart. I'm going to be giving you some potential buy levels. Obviously, you do you, but I'm just telling you levels that are kind of gaining my interest. And I'll give you a bit of an update on where I see the project going. But before we get into it, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I upload daily crypto content talking about the very best projects in the market. I don't just talk about every single different crypto. I talk about the clear winners. So if you're interested in that, drop a sub, drop a like, and join me on the journey. So Aerodrome, obviously the main DeFi play on Base, the DEX for Base. And for me, this is an unbelievable project. It's got a ton of potential. And whenever I look at a chart like this and I can just see how much lower it is right now than all-time highs, I just know I'm in for a good discount, especially when you go and look at the metrics on Base. Out of all the different layer 1s and layer 2s, Base ranks number 4 in terms of the last 24 hours DEX volume, amassing a $632 million value in terms of its 24-hour DEX volume. If we look at stable coins, it comes in number 5. If we look at DeFi TVL, it comes in number 6. And if we look at active addresses, it comes in number 4. So overall, this is essentially, a number 4, number 5, number 3 blockchain out of all the different chains out there, okay? All the different chains, Base ranks number 3, number 4, number 5, depending on which metric you look at. So the best DeFi play on a project of that size of importance, of significance, should, in theory, go to a very high market cap valuation. One comparison I'd like to look at would be PancakeSwap from last bull run, which went to a $6.7 billion market cap, roughly an 11x from the current valuation of Aerodrome. Now, I'm not saying Aerodrome will do an 11x, but it isn't out of the scope of possibility for that to be something that would happen this bull run. Now, let's take a look at the current chart, and we can look at some potential buy levels here on Aerodrome since it is currently having a bit of a dump. So what you can see with Aero here is we obviously had the bottom down here from the tariff crash. We then had the first move up, followed by the first rejection, followed by the second move up, followed by the second correction, right? Or rejection, whatever you want to call it. Now, interestingly, Aerodrome found its support exactly around the golden pocket on that last correction. Okay, we can see that there. Okay, just zoom in. You can see exactly where it found its support was at that 618 golden pocket range that you guys know I like to look at. Now, Aerodrome has proven itself in terms of respecting the fib levels. Clear respecting of the fib there. Now, let's take a look at this next local kind of correction that we are making here. And let's take a look at where that golden pocket would be. Not too far away. We're currently trading at 68 cents for Aerodrome. The golden pocket lies somewhere around 64 to 66. I think anywhere in that region could be the local bottom for Aerodrome on this next correction. Could it go a bit further down? Obviously, it's possible. But based on its previous moves and based on the current market that I'm seeing right now, it really wouldn't surprise me if Aerodrome comes down to this golden pocket, finds some support, and then probably sees a bounce. Of course, it could go lower. I'm not, I haven't got a crystal ball. I'd be a lot richer than what I am if I had a crystal ball. I've done well in crypto, but I certainly don't have a crystal ball. But when you look at the stochastics, they're fairly oversold. If we look at the 12-hour, which I like to do sometimes, we can also see very oversold, but we have just broken down below that 0.5 level. So I would be targeting an Aerodrome price in this golden pocket. And if I see that, that would be an excellent opportunity to stack some more Aerodrome. Now, yes, that would be drastically increasing my average, but it's something that I would certainly be considering as someone who was buying Aerodrome very cheaply. You just look at the project, you look at what they're doing, they're a clear winner. There's a ton of transactional volume going through Aerodrome, and the more that Base continues to develop as a chain, and the more the metrics continue to improve, the more something like Aerodrome is only going to appreciate in value. So I'm a big fan of Aerodrome. I like the macro chart as well. If we kind of zoom out and look at it on the weekly, I just like the fact there's, two clear levels here. Let me just pull up this one because it shows the full picture. I just like the two clear levels we've got on this chart. You got the clear resistance, clear support. I'm a huge fan of the structure here. And I just think it's inevitable at some point this bull run, Aerodrome comes back for these levels a bit higher up. But that's my take, guys. I'm personally targeting anywhere between a $2.30 Aerodrome all the way up to potentially, as a bull case, that $7.92 figure that would be around the all-time high market cap of PancakeSwap. Those are my ranges. If you appreciated this video, guys, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new, and if you want to see my real-time buy alerts, don't forget to check out the VIP group. The price for this membership will be going up for new members, but if you join now, you'll lock in the current price and you won't be subject to any price hikes. I highly recommend you join. You'll get my real-time buys, real-time sells, and you'll join a community which literally never sleeps. I mean, even right now, while I'm making this video, there's guys in the voice chat talking about the markets. You guys have to join this group if you want to be in the know in the crypto market. Strongly recommend it, guys. And yeah, appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.